You ever get that feeling when you log into Search Central and think, what fresh chaos did Amazon cook up this time? Yeah, that was me when I came across their latest survey about titles. And trust me, as someone who's been managing accounts for years, this is one really made me stop and shake my head. For those new here, my name's Sami. I run an agency called Labels Growth, where we help brands manage everything Amazon, A to Z, like research, sourcing, PPC launches, you name it. And today we're diving into Amazon's new two-part title experiment, because honestly, it feels like another change that sellers didn't ask for and probably don't need. Here's what's going on. Amazon recently sent out a survey to some sellers about testing a new two-part title system. Basically, instead of having your full product title in one line, they want to split it. The first part would just be a core title, things like brand, product type, model, style, flavor, size, whatever it is. Then there'd be a second section for highlights, where you're supposed to showcase features, benefits, or competitive advantages. Sounds neat in theory, right? Except, doesn't that already sound exactly like bullet points? That's literally what bullet points are for. Amazon's framing it like this big innovation, but really they are just repackaging something that already exists. Now, let's think about this practically. We already know from years of working on CTR, like click-through rate optimization, that your first five words in the title are critical. That's what shows up in search results, and that's what customers scan when deciding if they even want to click. If you break up the title into two sections, there's a real chance that second half, the highlights, never gets looked at, especially on mobile. And here's the kicker. Most customers don't read titles in detail anyway. They skim, they glance at the images, maybe the price, maybe the reviews. That's why main image hacks have been so powerful, because images communicate instantly while text often gets ignored. Amazon, however, is moving in the opposite direction. They are cracking down on main image hacks and now pushing this two-part title concept, almost like they are trying to force more customers to read more. But let's be real. People aren't going to suddenly change their shopping behavior just because Amazon wants them to. From an SEO perspective, sure, Amazon's argument is that this gives you more space to highlight keywords and features, but we already have titles, bullet points, descriptions, A plus content, backend search terms. Why complicate it even more? Instead of helping sellers, this could actually hurt conversion rates by cluttering the listing and confusing buyers. And I have seen this before. Other marketplaces have tried two-part title systems and it hasn't gone well. Customers get overwhelmed, sellers lose flexibility, and overall the user experience suffers. Amazon likes to say it's about better visibility and enhanced marketing, but let's be honest, most of that benefit already exists in the current setup. Another thing that bugs me is the inconsistency. Amazon themselves on Windows Central often break their own rules. They use image hacks, long keyword heavy titles, the works. Yet they want third-party sellers to play by a different set of rules. If this two-part title system goes live, I wouldn't be surprised if big brands get exceptions while smaller sellers are forced to comply. At the end of the day, this feels like another example of Amazon making changes for Amazon, not for sellers or even customers. Maybe it helps them standardize the look of listing across the platform, but it doesn't solve the real problems sellers face, like increasing ad cost, FBFE hikes, or hijackers. Instead, it adds another layer of rules we'll all have to adapt to. So, what should you do? For now, nothing. This is still in the testing phase, and like a lot of Amazon's experiment, it might never roll out. But if it does, keep in mind that the fundamentals won't change. Clear titles, strong keywords at the start, and images that do the heavy lifting for conversions. Don't fall into the trap of stuffing highlights with keywords nobody reads. Keep your customer in mind first, algorithm second. If Amazon actually launches this platform wide, I'll be testing it across accounts I manage and sharing results here. So stick around because this story isn't over yet. And hey, if you're struggling with titles, images, PPC, or just keeping up with Amazon's constant changes, that's what I do every day with my agency Labels Growth. If you need help scaling your Amazon brand, you can always reach out to us. We handle everything from listing optimization to A to Z management.